Dear children, Chapter 8 is about strings and string manipulations in Python. This is my first session of Chapter 8. What is a string? A string is a sequence of characters enclosed within quotes. Python allows single quotes, double quotes, and triple quotes for enclosing strings. The string "It's raining" contains a single quote within it. If you want to enclose the entire string within single quotes, then you have to place an escape character / for the single quote within the string. Therefore, use escape character and then enclose the string within single quotes. There is another easy way you can do this. Directly, you can enclose the string within double quotes. Here, you no need to use the escape character. Look at the string. It contains double quotes within it. So one method is you can enclose the string within triple quotes. Otherwise, you can enclose the string within single quotes. If you want to enclose the string within double quotes, you have to prefix each double quote within the string with the escape character. Therefore, use escape character and then enclose the string within double quotes. Here is a multi-line string. In Python, you have to enclose multi-line strings within triple quotes. Here, I have stored the string Python in a variable yes. Here yes is a string object. Strings in Python are stored in continuous memory locations called arrays. Therefore, an array is a continuous group of memory locations. Each character in the string is stored in each memory location. Python allocates an index value to each character of this string. Index is also called as subscript. Therefore, the subscripts for this string are as follows. The subscript of the first character is always 0. Therefore, subscripts begin with 0. Here the string yes contains 6 characters. Therefore, the subscripts are from 0 to 5. These subscripts or indices are called as positive subscripts. Python also allows negative subscripts for the characters of a string. The negative subscripts start from -1, which is the subscript of the last character in the string. So the negative subscripts are -1, -2, -3, -4, -5 and -6 in the reverse order. Negative subscripts are used when you want to reverse the string. When I use the variable yes in this print statement, here yes denotes the entire string. So the variable name or the string object yes is used to refer to the entire string. But suppose I want to access individual characters in the string. For example, if I want to access the character T, then I have to refer as S2 or S minus 4. S2. 2 is the positive subscript, and in S minus 4 is the negative subscript. You can use either one of them. And also note that the subscript or the index value should be within square brackets. S2 should be within square brackets. Similarly, S minus 4 should be within square brackets. If I want to access the character Y, then I should refer as S1, because 1 is the positive subscript of Y, or S minus 5 is the negative subscript of Y. Therefore, in the following print statements, print S will give the output Python, the entire string Python. Print S2 will print the character T, and print S minus 5 will print the character Y. Now I will explain to you the terms mutable and immutable. In this example, I have taken some elements 10, 20, 30 and placed them within square brackets. Elements within square brackets is called as a list in Python. So L is equal to 10, 20, 30 within square brackets. Here L is a list object. So when I say print L, the entire list is printed as output along with the square brackets and comma. The elements in this list are stored in an array with subscripts 0, 1, 2. Suppose I want to replace the element 30, which is in the subscript 2, index position 2. So I have to refer that element as L2, L square bracket within square brackets 2. So this statement L2 is equal to 35. It's an assignment statement, which means I am assigning a new value 35 to the location L2, to the location referenced by L2. Therefore, what happens here in this array, in this list L, the element 30 is now replaced with 35. So when I say print L, you can see that it outputs, Python outputs the updated list 10, 20, 35. So from this it is clear that I am able to modify the elements in a list. That is the meaning of mutable. An object that can be modified after it is created is said to be mutable. Mutable means changeable or modifiable. So here a list is mutable. What about a string? Here I have taken the string cat and stored it in the string object S. S is equal to cat. Print S will print the string cat. So look at the memory locations allotted for this string. it has indexes 0, 1, 2. The characters have indexes 0, 1, 2. And in the statement S0 is equal to B, which means the character C I want to replace with another character B. So to refer this character, this location, I have to say S0 because 0 is the index of the character C. So in this assignment statement, S0 is equal to B. I am trying to store the character B in this location referenced by S0. But this statement will throw an error. What is the error? Type error. String object does not support item assignment. So you are not able to modify individual characters in a string. So from this it is clear that a string is immutable. That is, an object that cannot be modified after it is created is said to be immutable. So immutable means unchangeable. Unchangeable. Therefore, a string is immutable. It's very important. Modifying a string. Whether it is possible to modify a string. Just now we saw that item assignment throws an error. So here print S will print the string cat. But the next step statement S0 is equal to B will throw an error. You know what is the error? String object does not support item assignment. So you cannot modify characters in a string, but you can modify the entire string, which means you, instead of this statement, you can write S is equal to bat. So you are storing an entirely new string to the existing string object S or existing variable S. So here print S will print bat. So item assignment is not possible, but you can modify the entire string. That is possible. What about deleting a string? So here print S will print cat. Del S0. So here I am trying to delete the character in index 0, in subscript 0, S0. Del means it's a command. Del is a command to delete. Delete something. In Python, you have to use the command del. So this step throws an error because string object does not support item deletion. So all these errors are because of the fact that a string is immutable, that you should remember. So this step is not possible, but you can delete the entire string by saying del yes without any subscript. Del yes. So this statement will delete the string itself. It will remove the entire string from memory. So the last print statement, print yes, will throw an error. Why does it throw an error? Because in the previous step you have deleted that object yes, del yes. It has been removed or it does not exist. And then when you say print yes, surely Python will throw an error because yes is not existing. So it gives a name error. Name yes is not defined. So you have to remove the last print statement in order to avoid the error. Next, we can summarize all that we have learnt in this session. A string is a sequence of characters enclosed within quotes. Python allows single quotes, double quotes, and triple quotes for enclosing strings. A multi-line string is enclosed within triple quotes. And the most important fact about a string is it is immutable. A string is immutable. That's all in this session, children. Thanks for watching.